Joey Badass 2000 is a top 3 album of the year. Fuck is you talking about, man? We back. Hyde Park. I'm back in this bitch. You already know what it is, man. Joey Badass dropped an anticipated sequel for his mixtape, one of the greatest mixtapes of all time, 1999, and he followed it up with his album 2000. And you already know, you already know I heard it, man. Heard it when it came out Friday, well, Thursday night, you know what I'm saying, at 12 a.m. It was crazy. That first listen was incredible, man. I love this album. I love this album. I love the beats. I love Joey's chemistry with the beats on this album, with a guy like Static Selector, he didn't produce every song on this album, but he produced a lot of them. He was definitely in the booth with Joey a lot on this project. I liked the chemistry on a song like Eulogy, where Static can find just the right blend of new age and old school boom bap that perfectly fits Joey rapping style right now. And Joey was just flowing, punching all over Eulogy. That's like 4 minutes. That's one of my favorite songs on the whole album is Eulogy, and it's just Joey like just spazzing on this new age boom bap beat by Static. I love Static. I know the song "Where I Belong," one of the singles, one of the many singles. We can talk about that as well. But I love Static's production on this whole album. Like I said, the singles situation, I guess. There was what "Where I Belong," Zipcodes, and he was like, these are going to be the only two singles. No, Head High, and then "Where I Belong." These are going to be the only singles you're going to hear from the album. Then the album got delayed because of samples. I guess, you know what I mean? I guess. Got delayed because of sample issues, things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? Men I Trust was sampled on this album. So you never know. But I'm just saying like samples allegedly delayed the album. Then we got Zip Codes, then we got Survivor's Guilt, and then I think that was the last one we heard, but we might have heard another one. I heard Where I Belong, and I just said it, did I not? Where I Belong, Zip Codes, Head High. Head High. Wow. That's also one of my favorite songs on the album. Head High and Where I Belong. I heard those before the album. Zip Codes, um, Survivor's Guilt. I believe there was another single that I cannot remember right now. But all of them shits, nope. I did not hear. I saved it until the album because I wanted to experience. I'm like, Where I Belong. Let me just hear it. Head High. I just saw Joey dropped. I'm like, oh shit, let me hear it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know it was gonna be on the album. I just heard Joey dropped a song. Let me listen to it. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to save those singles for the album. So for me, excuse me. So for me, that didn't matter. Joey dropping that many singles, that didn't matter to me personally. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, you know what I'm saying? But so let's that's that. That's that single situation. But like I said, the songs on this album are incredible. The beats are incredible. The features are good, great even. Besides one song, Welcome Back. That's the throwback 2000s, old 2000s R&B type track where you get the rapper, he started, what I'm saying, rap about that shit. I'm from the wake up your mind. Wake up your mind. Wake up your mind. You know what I'm saying? You get that you get that old 2000s R&B ass beat, you know what I'm saying, where the chick singing Lando vocals, you know what I'm saying? I I grew up on that, you know what I mean? I grew up on that. Wake up your mind, wake up your mind. You know what I'm saying? That's fire. My thing was the hook by Capella Gray. I now hold on. I could be wrong here. Let me actually. I'm back. My apologies. That thing, I was thinking of One of Us by Larry June, which is a great song on the album. But the Welcome Back track, I had to get my, yeah, I mean, Capella Gray on the hook. There's like little when he's doing the hook. It doesn't really mesh to me on Welcome Back. I liked Chris Brown's feature. I liked his verse. He fits on that track. He probably, I think he was the best. He did the best on Welcome Back out of Joey, Capella, Gray, and Chris. But yes, that's what I meant. Where are you born? Where you born? Where you born? I was talking about the One of Us, the Larry June track. As I was saying, Larry June, great feature as usual, man. Larry June is just that boy get up there rapping about whatever, and it's fire. It's fire. I don't know what you want me to say. It's fire. It's gas, man. Larry June's him. You know what I'm saying? Larry June's him. Orange Print album. Fire. Man, I don't know what you want to say. And Jid's verse on Wanna Be Loved? What? Oh my goodness. Why was he? Joey, why you let him do that on your song, man? Why you let him do that to you? Why you let him do that to you like that, bro? You gotta fight back. That song was 4 minutes. Joey, your verse ended at 1:10. Jade was cooking for 2 minutes, man. Call a timeout. Call a timeout. He was whooping your ass in there. He was whooping your ass in there. He told a story about his man who got. We know this story, man. He told this story. We know these people. He said he didn't have to say name. He said his man's. He knew his man's got out of jail. Baby mama fucking another nigga when he got an 11-year-old, and that other. He can't even do much because the PO on his ass. Can't get a job because he got a record. Can't do this because he got. I know what. And then when the beat dropped, he cut that little on the safety of a side like Xavier McKinney. Right on that bar, there's a beat drop right after that. He busts a left and goes crazy. Jid, I need the album, bro. I need the album. The Forever Story. I need the album, brother. I need that album, brother. What is you talking about, bro? What was you talking about, bro? What was you talking about, bro? I can't live off IG snippets and features for 5 years. I can't. I can't. I need something tangible, bro. I need something tangible because for all these fire fucking features, I know you got a song. You got like 6 songs on Forever Story that are way better. You got. Had to smack myself real quick. My fault. I know for a fact that in the Forever Story, this nigga J.I.D has 6 songs, 3 verses each that are all crazy. That are all way better than any of his features. So I'm listening to these immaculate features. I'm listening to shit like Wanna Be Loved. I'm like, this shit is phenomenal, bro. I'm listening to that Mike Dimes feature, Home. I'm like, this shit is phenomenal, bro. I'm listening to the Imagine Dragons feature. I'm like, this shit is. And then I listen to all this shit and I'm like, yo, can I get an album? Can I get an EP? Can I get a Lucy's? Can I get something, brother? Can I get a 3-pack? 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 That's all I'm asking. At this point, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen to the music. I'm gonna download it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna purchase it. You know what I'm saying? I bought merch. I got a Jid shirt, not here, and I got a The Never Story shirt, and I have a DiCaprio 2 hoodie. I'm gonna buy the merch when it comes out. I'm gonna buy the album. You know what I'm saying? If you tour in Philly and I have money at the time, I'm gonna get tickets. I just need the Forever Story and potentially whatever album you're dropping at that. My guy. That's all. That's all. Sorry I have to go on this tangent. But it was necessary. Did you hear that shit that nigga rapped? It was gas. Sorry. Sorry. And you know what? Now that I'm talking about Want to Be Loved, that actually brings me to this. My favorite stretch of songs is Want to Be Loved, Head High, Survivor's Guilt, and then the outro. I love. I've said, the single Head High I've loved. I heard the color show version and the album version. They're both basically the same, but just to hear the him rapping with the instrumentation feels more alive, feels more full, feels more lush, and the color show version. So I just want to hear him do it. It was fire. The Survivor's Guilt track. That's probably one of Joey's best songs ever. Honestly, his most heartfelt for sure. Him talking about, obviously, rest in peace, Capital Steez. Rest in peace, his cousin June B. Just to hear him get this off, it felt real. It felt honest. It felt heartfelt. You could tell that everything he was saying meant a lot to him. Talking about, I can't understand these people who say, you know me, but you don't know Steez. These real or fake fans, these stands. You don't know my mans. Like if you don't know about Capital Steez and their come up and pro era, if you don't like, then you don't know Joey because they're like this locked. That's history intertwined forever. You know what I'm saying? And for him to get it off on that song with the beautiful production, and it just it meant a lot. And that song was amazing. I love that song. I love the song, and I'm very glad I'd waited until the album to hear this track, just to hear just how real it felt, because it felt in the moment of the album, because it comes right after Head High, and Head High is him talking about, he has to keep his head high. Excuse me. He has to keep his head high after losing his friends, after losing people important to him in his life, after losing X, who was a young kid who's like, yo, this kid, you could steer him on the right path. He could be something incredible, and just to see his life get taken away so short, to with how he has to keep his head high after Capital Steezes, that it fits in the it fits in the moment in the album, and I'm glad I waited to the album to listen to that track. So I love it a lot. And then we get the outro. Diddy popping up again, rapping over a live instrumentation. I like how you niggas is paying attention. You niggas, you rapping niggas, you phenomenal rapping niggas. Denzel, Joseph, Kendrick, Shmino, he's done it. Saba, you know what I'm saying? JPEG Mafia. Denzel Curry, if I didn't already say it. Jade, you better. Huh? Huh? Forever Story better get a fucking song of you rapping over a live instrumentation for 6 minutes. Nigga, what are you talking about, bro? I'm not saying I would love that for T's to be there, but I'm saying I like how you rapper niggas is paying attention, bro. I like how you rapper niggas is paying attention. We love that. I love this outro. Live instrumentation, rap, great flows, great bars, real shit. I love that, man. I love that in my music. I love that in my hip hop, because it just that's when you get the, oh, this shit's feeling like a classic moment, man. Rap albums with live, when the rappers just going crazy over a live instrumentation, over the drums, over the horns, over the real snares, when you can hear them fucking snares for real. That's oh, this is a class. This is one of them. And when you hear that on the outro, after Want to Be Loved, after Head High, after Survivor's Guilt, you're like, yo, this shit might be one of them. Honestly, I love that outro. Diddy's involvement. Hey, it's 2000s, early 2000s. Diddy's influence. You hear a voice on the album. So I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. And it did kind of fit, because I think we as black people, we kind of associate Diddy with money, and the way how luxury and how luxurious the intro and the outro were, it kind of fit. Diddy being there kind of fit. But at the same time, I can recognize that and also say, yeah, yeah, you know what I mean? He didn't take away from the outro or the intro, but he didn't add anything. That's what I would say. He didn't take away. You know, he didn't decrease the value, but I wouldn't say he increased it either. I think if it was possible, getting Hove would have, you know what I'm saying? But that's just me personally. I didn't hate Diddy's input on both outro and intro, so I'm not hating, I'm just saying, you know. Also, in saying that, I cannot believe I forgot to mention Westside Gunn on brand new 911 off the lot. It ain't even cost me a lot. Yo. That song's fire. That song's fire. When I heard it, I think that song's played at the end of Where I Belong on the video. I'm like, yo, this shit sounds like some Westside Gunn shit. This shit sounds like some Griselda shit. I knew it. I listen to these niggas a lot, bro. I listen to Peace Fly God, Hitler's Worst Hermes 8, 7, 6. I listen to all them niggas a lot. Just to hear just the beats in general. Like their beats are so amazing. Just the like you can just listen to those albums have an enormous replay off the beats alone. You know what I'm saying? Off of West Side's, off of the Griselda's ear for production. So when I heard that snippet, I'm like, this is a West Side Gun. That's West Side Gun written all over. And then when you hear this, yeah, brand new 911 off that lot. It ain't even gonna be a lot. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. It's unplugged now. Let that chopper let it speak. Boom, 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 boom. It's unplugged now. That's fire. That's fire. That's fire. I love that song. Brand new 911. That's a fire song, man. I love this whole album, honestly. When that intro, I said this 2000 is a top 3 album of the year. I honestly admit it. It might be. I might be. My top 3 before 2000 dropped, my top 3 was no order, obviously. No order, obviously. Kendrick's, Mr. Morale, and the Big Steppers. I didn't create a video on it. I did, but I waited too long. Or I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't create. I wanted to create a video on that album, but I just never got the time. I was too busy just soaking it in. Honestly, that melt your eyes, see my future. Denzel's album, and then number 3 was The Weeknd's Dawn FM. At this point, 2000 is in that top 3 range, you know? And I don't know if I said it last year on my, top 10 video and for my predictions and whatnot, but Jid's The Forever Story, I anticipated being in that range, you know what I mean? So niggas got, and it's not like Pusha T's It's Almost Dry. I just spun that back last night. That's incredible. Few Good Things by Saba. I gotta spin that back. That's incredible. You know what I'm saying? Shmino's allegedly dropping an album. Love for Rent. He might be dropping that this year. He played some shit on Monty Booker's stream. That's incredible, bro. Redville, Learn to Swim. Phenomenal album. Niggas is dropping beautiful albums this year. So I don't know, bro. Honestly, I can see 2000 being a lot of niggas' album of the year at the end of the year. I can see it. Because songs will grow on you. Cruise Control, at first, I didn't really like that song that much. Now, that hook got me, bro. That hook has me, bro. I'm singing that shit. Whenever it comes on, I'm singing that shit. So, like this album, I can see it growing on you a lot. And at the end of the year, this shit could be anywhere from top 3, top 5 to top 1. You know, like I can see that for a lot of people's lists. Like I said, the Forever Story, I got that in high regard for me personally in terms of anticipation. I know I'm holding this according to J.I.D's previous work, not to some absurd, absurd standard of, oh, this is going to be the mecca of. No, I think the Forever Story is going to be as good, or if not better than the Never Story and DiCaprio 2. And I had those in high regard when they dropped those years. I heard the Never Story when I was a freshman in high school, 2017, when it dropped. I'm like, yo, this is a top 10 album of the year. 2017, that was a phenomenal year for music. 20 was it 2017? Yeah, 2017. Or was it 2016? Either or. I heard the album, I'm like, yo, this is phenomenal. Then junior in high school, I'm in a different city. I hear DiCaprio 2 when I'm in math class. I'm like, this is a top 3 album of the year. Taboo and Care For Me by Saba, 2 masterpiece albums also dropped that year. And I had that shit top 3, top 2, top 1. What those are the 2 masterpieces. So I'm just holding this according to J.I.D's previous work, and I'm like, yo, this could be one of them. And when you compile that all together, this is a phenomenal year for music, man. Joey Badass, thank you. Thank you for another phenomenal piece of work. I love it. I love it. I've been spinning it all day since it dropped. I spun it back twice just to before the review, just to really hone in, lock in. If I had to say my favorite songs on the album, Where I Belong, Make Me Feel. Actually, hold on. Yes, I am back. Okay, if I had to say my favorite songs on the album, they would be Make Me Feel, Where I Belong, Brand New 911, Out That Block, Eulogy, ooh, Wanna Be Loved, Head High, Survivor's Guilt. Those would be my favorite songs off the album. I'm gonna spin these back a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Cruise Control, like I said, is growing on me. I love the Baddest, the intro and the outro, Written in the Stars. Zipcodes is a great song, but like I said, Make Me Feel, Where I Belong, Brand New 911, Eulogy, Wanna Be Loved, Head High, Survivor's Guilt. Love those songs, man. Like I really love those songs. Like I said, thank you, Joey Badass, for this beautiful piece of work. Thank you for 2000. Thank you, Static Selecta. Thank you, Chuck Strangers. Thank you to everyone who worked on this album. You know what I mean? Like, thank all of y'all for putting in that work on these beats, on this production. Thank you to the producers, to everyone. Thank you. It's a beautiful album. Love you. Thank you.